Welcome back to the Gamer Gear Podcast, Episode 2, featuring Manic, the Manic Mechanic, Reishi, John, and Jax.
Gamers.
Yo. Welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell.
Ding ding.
To really make Manic happy.
Yes, sir. There is one other thing. We now have a sponsor. All right. Go to thedragonstreasure.com and enter the code Manic on your order. All right. If you don't know what the Dragon's Treasure is, it is anime and tea all in one spot.
It will be in the link description down below. So go hit that.
Yes,
Help
sir.
my man Manic, the mechanic, build the channel and become the gaming YouTuber god that he's destined to be.
Yeah, also subscribe to the Dragon's Treasure and buy his stuff because he's a cool dude.
I agree.
He's yeah. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, just wait until the tea actually ships to me, and then I can make a cool ad. It'll be very cool.
Yes.
Dragon tea.
All right.
Delicious.
All right. You know what I have just got back from playing?
What are you playing?
Mario Party.
Oh man,
let's go.
How's it go? How'd it go the first time playing?
Dude, genuinely, it was a 3-hour time span, and I have never heard the word "cuck" more than in that time span.
True friendship was blossomed that day.
Yeah, it was so true. It was amazing. It's honestly Mario Party as you remember it. It is nostalgic. It brought me back to like Mario Party 8 NDS and before. This is the before times, before ND Cube brought in the cart. Dude, just wait until I play with my friends that I played Mario Party with back in the day. Would 2012, that'd be like you were born in 2009, was it? Would it be?
There's people being born right now.
Yeah, that's true.
There's gamers being made right now as we speak.
There's gamers being made.
The gamer birthing pods, as we would like to call it.
I like to call home.
Okay. I will say, I believe triple dice blocks are like 15 coins, maybe I think maybe 10. But like anyways, they're not expensive enough. Okay. It should be.
Yeah, there were 10 coins back then. So
10 coins. Okay, that doesn't justify anything, John. Just because it was the way back of that. Honestly, like you should be able to like customize the economy.
Yeah, that'd be a cool option. Yeah.
If you're able to do that to Super Mario Party, that would broaden the game up so much because the stars are 10 coins and the golden pipes aren't they 10 coins too, or are they 5?
The stars are 10 coins now. What the hell?
No, in Super Mario Party, the previous one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude, wait, yeah, dude, it's a weird thing. Super Mario Party came out 3 years ago.
A long time ago, back in the good old days.
Yeah, I felt like it was just last year. Oh,
yeah, it is. I don't know. It was like, this is how I describe Super Mario Party. Is like if I got gifted it for like as a present, I wouldn't complain. But there's no way I'm gonna spend $60 on that.
Yeah, definitely. It didn't even have online. It didn't even have online, did it?
No, it had online mini games, and there were like 10.
Yeah, it's not even the same.
10. They did add it. They did add it like earlier this year, April, I believe. This April of 2021, a game that came out in 2018.
That's how they do it.
It took 3 years to add online multiplayer for the actual board game.
Yeah, but not all games are playable online though.
Mario Party is like it's all about the multiplayer, right? The only time you play with
Yeah.
AI is if you're trying to like
speed run it.
Okay, as an only child, okay, I played Mario Party by myself a lot.
That explains it.
I mean, I did too. I'm just saying, like nowadays, like if you're gonna play it, like are you gonna be practicing to do some speed runs or something, trying to beat those mini games, and just break your finger on the damn controller trying to beat the damn very hard AI because you can't freaking tap A that fast.
Dude, it's so weird having the rotating stick games back, but they just have a warning. They have a warning.
Oh my god!
No, the weird thing is like the warning appears on the tutorial screen. So like but there's an option to turn that screen off, so you go straight into the mini game, which for for the more experience would be cool. But like it's cool, but like I'd I don't obviously starting out we initially our first game we just turned that off because like we weren't being pussies, and then then we just like there were so many games where one of us just got shat on in the first 2 seconds.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so in
geez.
the second one we turned it back on and it made more sense. But like if you skip that screen, you wouldn't get that warning. Which I considering that warning is there for most likely legal reasons. Is
so you don't burn your damn skin off.
Nintendo likes to protect themselves,
especially with the Nintendo 64 controller stick. That thing is like hard plastic. You really would burn your skin off with that thing.
The weapon.
You'll leave like skid marks on your palm.
I mean, honestly, I'm more concerned about breaking the controller than my own skin.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say about the warning. It's like, so what is the warning? Is it like breaking your skin or breaking your controller? Considering the Joy-Cons, they're pretty.
No, like it just tells you not to use your palm to rotate the stick.
Okay, so it was about the palms. Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah,
I had my Mario Party lore right. There we go.
Yeah, like it is weird because whenever you start off on a new board, it like shows you screenshots of the like Mario Party 1, 2, or 3 equivalent of the board, and it like talks about it in past tense, and like this kind of is making me feel like this is like a sequel like to Mario Party 1, 2, and 3.
Technically though.
Obviously it is, but like in the Mario Party lore,
hey, it's a classics. It's one of the best Mario Parties up there. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, but you know how like Throwback Galaxy was a sequel to Thwomp's Fortress in Mario 64. No, it was Galaxy. It was Galaxy 2. Yeah, it's a sequel because King Womp like references how Mario beat him before.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, who knows how they got into space. But like it's kind of like that where it's like it kind of references the earlier stuff. It was dude, this is like genuine. This like I cannot get this enough. I was in 4th place for like half of the game, and then I made it to 1st for so long, and then I finally like I think bonus stars got me down to 2nd place. So like
wow,
like there's games that like the game we had, the first one, like all of us were 1st place at one point.
Yeah, like the tornado game. Where everyone's like, yeah, we all won. Yeah, and if we all die, we get swept up by the tornado. Sand dune or sand gale, whatever they're called. I don't know.
It's well, yeah, I forgot what it was called. But
you're very happy. You're very happy with this game. This game has broke your expectations. It has changed you. You're now a stronger human.
I mean, I wish there was another board.
Maybe they'll do a DLC or something, or maybe they'll leave it alone for 3 years and add something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe they'll charge you $10 for the DLC. Who knows?
No, you'll have to rent it.
You have to rent the DLC. They don't sell DLC anymore. You can only rent it to Nintendo.
Yeah, you'll have to rent it for $15, Manic. You'll have to pay a monthly fee.
Dude, imagine, dude. You know, Nintendo just added N64 games to Switch Online, and they don't even have Mario Parties 1, 2, and 3.
Oh
and
my god, you're right. Oh goodness,
that's leaving money on the table. Like, imagine playing Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 online.
Would you like to play it with 2,000 input lag of 1 million and destroy you, and the water texture changes to a purple color, and then the sky breaks apart, and then your fingers disappear? I mean, that's basically what you're asking for.
Yeah, I mean, they could all create the time.
In concept, I was not against an N64 upgrade. Okay. I'm pretty sure when I first saw, there's going to be an additional price point for Sega Genesis and N64. So I was like, okay, maybe like 10 to 50 or $5 to $10 more. Like, not $30 more.
So, Manic, did you not see the data mine about the other games that they found inside that's coming to this the Switch Online?
I have not heard of the data mine.
Okay, well, let me move right into that. So there's like a list, and it's like everything's numbered, but based on what this guy on Twitter was able to pull out, the games it seems pretty much confirmed that's coming is Majora's Mask, the original Smash Brothers, Wave Race, and at least 2 Mario Parties.
Oh,
the original Smash Brothers! Wow.
Yeah. And they also maybe like the Japanese title, like Paper Mario and stuff like that. But
you must really love Paper Mario, huh? I love Paper Mario.
I mean, I have it on my Wii U.
I have all 3 of the original Mario Parties and Mario Party 6. So, so I'm excited for these games to eventually come to. I don't have the expansion online, but I'm excited for them to come out, and then you literally can't play them because the games explode and destroy your Switch into fire. But I guess with that, I guess other news. Nintendo is shutting down their California and Toronto offices.
Okay.
There's roughly 100 employees or being sent other places. If not, then I guess they lost their job. So Nintendo's making some big moves.
Yeah.
Also, this is another thing that this is for some people that will be sad. Animal Crossing, that update and that DLC coming out on what is it, the 12th or whatever. That's the final update ever for this game. They're not releasing anything afterwards. So, technically, it's short of 3 years of constant updates, but they're not doing anything else for this game. So, wait 20 more years to another Animal Crossing.
I guess you're going to have to play Book Snacks, guys.
honestly, like in that opening cutscene for Mario Party Superstars, it looks like Animal Crossing. Like, that's what the landscape looks like.
Ooh, Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything but like, okay, I've seen like some graphics, but I haven't seen intros or anything like that. No, that's
cool. Yeah. It's weird because like some mini games have a cutscene, some don't. But all the cutscenes are skippable, which when all your friends just button mash everything, it's pretty easy to not see any cutscenes.
They're just being salty by getting cooked by getting their star taken away from them. One base away from the star. He's want to get back into it for the salty run back.
I'm excited to play this. I'm getting a physical copy. I don't have it yet, but I plan to play the game with people, and I hope I don't get defeated.
Speaking of games, I know
Gamers?
Jax has seen the state of play recently, streamed by PlayStation. What did you think of the lineup in that state of play, Jax?
There's no Hogwarts Legacy, so automatically it gets a 0 out of 10. But
Didn't they get delayed?
it got delayed at the beginning of this year. But they've only showed one trailer, like in general, at all for that game. And they've not said anything.
I mean, if they showed that off, it would just been like another like KOTOR remake and like God of War, like the last state of play, where they just had a bunch of CGI trailers.
They showed so they showed actual gameplay for Hogwarts Legacy. This game was leaked 3 years before it came out, and the leaks are exactly the same. Like the pictures and stuff are exactly the same that they showed. The company that's making it is like a ragtag company, right? So this is like their make it or break it moment. So if this game doesn't do good, they're all going to be like fired and destroyed, and so that's how it is, because some of the company that made it were the people that made Disney Infinity, right?
Oh.
Right. From my understanding, so WB came and they got people together. From my understanding, and like made the Avalanche Studios. But for the state of play, they said it was going to be third party games. But as you know, people overhype and expect crazy stuff. The only 3 things I was excited for is that Star Ocean. I love Star Ocean. If you never played it, it's just half the games are bad, the other half are good. But it's another like franchise that Square Enix owns, right? So they own Final Fantasy, Mana, Saga, and then it's just another sci-fi RPG series it owns. It's if you're not a fan, I don't know if this is going to make you a fan. Bug Snacks is getting a free update. Bug Snacks is awesome, but it is one of the weirdest games I got the game for free, so I really I'm more positive on the game because I don't know if I would have paid $60 for it, right? I think they're selling it for $60. So the game, in my opinion, is fun. It's like a first person Pokemon where instead of combat, you focus on catching, and everyone looks like Muppet. It's a weird game. It's got some body horror in it. Some people kind of so it kind of freaks people out. It's getting a free update. It's adding a bunch of stuff. That's really good. But the game's weird. And then I know like a lot of people say I don't want to spoil it, but like the last hour of this game is insane. It is the creep. Like if you've ever played like Alien Isolation, it's like that creepy. It gets really creepy. It's nuts. And then the last game was they showed. You guys can talk about the other games if you're interested in it, but the last game they showed was Little Devils Inside. I just think this game looks very charming and very fun and very of interest. If the game's free, I'll play it. If it's less than $20, I'll play it. But if it's like $30 or more, I'm not going to play it because I'm on a budget.
Damn. No mention of FNAF?
I'm not a FNAFer like Manic.
I'm sure Manic would love to talk about that, right?
Security breach? It doesn't look bad. Yeah. It does not look bad.
It looks a lot better from the previous trailer, especially the human models, because remember, this is the first time we're seeing humans in Five Nights at Freddy's, other than like in the Atari style minigames.
Humans confirmed.
Yeah, like obviously they existed, but we never saw a model of them.
Mm-hmm. I don't know the lore of this series, so what if this was my first game? What if this is the first one I ever played? What would happen?
This is, I think, okay. So this security breach I think is a sequel to Help Wanted, which is the VR game.
Oh,
so yeah, I think all you need to lose. It's a loose sequel, but it's because Help Wanted had threads that led into this, because at the end of the DLC, you see in the hub world, if you go outside, there's like a mall in construction, and that mall would be where the Rockstar animatronics would be, whatever it's called.
Okay.
Well, we could talk about lore all day, right, with these games, but I don't think that's an integral part to the gameplay. That like the lore, I think, is secondary in these games for the most part. It's mostly has to do with the core gameplay mechanics.
Yeah.
It started out with like the kind of defense, right, with the first game. I don't know what you would call it, but now we are actually getting a fully like kind of
Open world,
open
free
world,
roam.
Open mall.
at least an open area kind of game
Mm-hmm.
where Scott Coffin is definitely pushing, this franchise to its absolute limit now.
Yeah, basically, like you go inside Rockstar Freddy, which
Yeah.
we kind of all assume because of the Funko leaks. Again, if you were a FNAFter, you would understand.
If you're a certified FNAFter with a registered NFT like Manic has. Deep cut.
Yeah, my NFT is just Bonnie looking at you through the door.
I only know Freddy. I don't know the names of any other spin top. Is that one? Spinner top?
What?
Is that it? Freddy's the only one I know about. I don't know anyone else in FNAF.
You mean Springtrap?
There you go. See, I told you, Reddit. Like I just
Inner
caught you.
top.
See, you just revealed yourself.
Wow.
Spinner top.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to survive here.
Boom.
Yeah, yeah, there should be some very interesting revelations in this game because like this game's gonna pay off because obviously gameplay very cool, but the like it's gonna go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
If I believe it was last November in that state of play, we saw a teaser of it looks like a nightmare animatronic, which the thing about those animatronics is they're not real as far as we know.
Oh my god.
Nightmare. I like it like either that or the nightmares are real, but they're not actually that exaggerated. They're just like, the kids hallucinating. Either way, should be very interesting.
Very, very.
Shaping up to be baby's first amnesia for sure.
Oh
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Like, I wish I had a VR headset so I can play with that.
Watch, it might come out and they're like, oh man, this game's so scary I couldn't finish it. Like like most reviewers anyway. But oh man, it's too hard. It might.
Yeah,
it might
it's too hard.
It might.
The Dark Souls of horror games.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude! I saw that in the when I was watching it on the YouTube when they do the live stream. Well, literally one of the people said that the Dark Souls of survival horror first person. Do the games have like difficulties, or they're all like pretty much just like one? Because again, I don't think I've ever actually watched a full playthrough of any of the games.
No, it's like you go through nights 1 through 5, and those are like set AI difficulty.
Oh.
And then after that, this applies to most games. After night 6, you unlock custom night, and then there's different challenges custom night to do. Some people, if you're really autistic, can do every single animatronic on 20. I would like to see you react to that after this. That'd be great. Fan of those?
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
I love it. They have the Deep Trouble game where you're on the spaceship, and that game looked kind of cool. And if it's free, I'll play it. Where I guess like Among Us, someone's a traitor and they're going to try to kill you or whatever. It did not say how many people are in a match, right? So they only showcase like 2 people playing the game. And I guess the enemy's a robot. So then you just transform into a person, and then you can you and another person could do a mission together in the spaceship, and you can trap them in like a freezer or an airlock and kill them. So that's kind of cool. But they didn't. I'm assuming maybe 10 people, 8 people. I don't know. the game's still early. But it looked interesting, right? I like Among Us. Among Us is a simple, fun game you can play on your phone with people, or you can buy it on Steam for like $5 or on the consoles or Switch or whatever, and you can play with people. Hey, it's I don't know.
This is like a high end version,
Yeah,
right?
they're like
They put a lot of work into this.
like it.
I think the high end version of Among Us is Fortnite Imposters.
Okay, that mode sucks though. Like I've actually played that. It has two modes. It has like it, and then it has it with voice chat. Don't play voice chat. Like don't do it because it's toxic.
Because they're all kids. Oh
no, it's kids harassing adults and adults harassing kids, and then other people you can't tell who they are, and they're just sitting there and they're not using and they're not talking. And it's like, why are you entering the voice mode but you're not using your voice? Immediately everyone votes them out because they're not talking, and it's just like oh my god, dude, it's
is that mode still in the game?
Yeah, it's popular, dude. Like I get in a match like.
Oh wow!
Because I did it when it first came out and got in a match instantly, and then I did the voice one that came out 2 weeks ago. I did it, and I did it like a week later, so I did it last week, and I got into it pretty. There's like 12 people that can play it, and you run around like a little. It's not a big area. It's literally like a spaceship written out of Among Us, 100%. But the mini games you do in that game are horrible and they suck.
Yeah, like from what I saw, is like there was one that was just a punching bag from when I played.
Yeah,
and then just bring this to this area.
If you're doing a mini game and the imposter has and they call them imposters, right? So they just take the names too. You have a power to turn everyone into a banana. So no, you don't know who's who.
Oh yeah.
If you're halfway, if you just completed a mission and it turns you into a banana. All of a sudden, it doesn't say I completed the minigame I did. If you call somebody like, "Oh no, someone died," it literally if you didn't beat the mission and leave the area, it doesn't count it. So it's obviously hastily made. But people play it, right? There's no money, there's no current in this mode. It's just you play it for fun. There's no skins or anything. You get very little experience. So literally, you don't want to, and you can't do custom modes with your friends, right? So it's literally you're playing with people, randoms, right? Who so I'm playing on a controller. So you hold L2, it brings up a radial menu, and then you click on this person. And then you have to go through 4 other menus, and then it's this person was in this area doing this thing, and I was with them. And it takes 2 minutes to create what you want to say if you're not doing voice. It's overcomplicated. It's not fun. I never won once, so maybe I'm just bad at games. Indubitably.
We just straight up went on a tangent about Fortnite.
Of course.
So how about that new cart game that they showed off? What do you think about that?
I don't.
Any potential?
Okay, so I play a lot of Mario Kart 8, right? It's probably the most game I've probably played on my Switch, right? And then probably the most game I played on my Wii U. We own Mario Kart 64. I played Crash Team Racing. I owned the remake, and I stopped playing it once they had the microtransactions to it. So
I played way too much of the remake.
I liked it. I really enjoyed it. It was a good nostalgia trip for me.
Yeah.
I don't like the way the characters look in this mode. It's like we can't figure out a theme for our kart racer. So let's just be generic, Xbox avatar people.
Oh,
but but the game looks out of all those Bears Can't Drift, a bunch of kart racers that are kind of hardcore. They try to be very serious on the drifting and stuff with your kart racing. I've played a lot of games like that are very competent, right? So there's a lot of them that exist. I don't know if this is gonna I just because I don't know, man. It could turn out to be great. It all depends upon how obviously is it free or how much it's going to cost. and like what's the systems in the game, right? Like cosmetics or whatever. It's like, what is it called? Like Kart Riders. I can't remember the name. It looked very generic, but I'm fairly positive it's going to be competent, right? Like if you make a bad kart racer, like that's it. Like you just have to leave. You have to leave the planet.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand how like people are excited for PlayStation stuff right now.
Ratchet and Clank is one of the greatest games ever made.
I can't wait to get my Spider-Man 2, right? And like walk around New York City.
I can't wait for Venom not to be playable, and I cry.
Could you not do that in the first one?
You can walk around. You can
Yeah, you can walk around.
You have a dedicated button where like you'll do like finger guns at people.
Yeah, I remember seeing that all over Reddit.
Don't worry, man. We'll get to play as like MJ more often.
More often.
Yeah, I'm down for it. I'm ready. I'm excited. I can't wait for it. I still haven't played Miles Morales. I should play that, but I haven't touched that yet. Another like small thing, I guess it's kind of important. I know like John was interested in it, but I don't know if you guys ever play like the Advance War games. That game got delayed, unfortunately. So that was the only other game I know that was going to come out for Switch that I was excited for, and that's been delayed to next year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very unfortunate for me. But John's our tactician who likes hard games, but that's a little sad to me because that game looks great.
Yeah.
It's a remake of 1 and 2, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if they need some more time in the oven to make it great,
yeah,
then I'm all for it.
It's not going to be like a graphically intense game. It's going to be very mechanics driven.
Yeah,
I'm just assuming, with protocols and stuff in the world, it's probably just they couldn't finish some stuff up. So I'm sure, there's no way this game will be bad because it's like a direct remake. Like they're remaking it just in 3D from the way it was in the first 2. So it's going to probably follow the trend of actual good, good remakes. Like Destroy All Humans and stuff.
Hopefully,
but be $60 because
it's $60.
I'm pretty fairly certain it's $60. I think when I looked at the pre-order for it, it was still $60. So,
my goodness,
for direct remakes of 2 GBA games.
Yeah, from as far as I understand, it's like it's going to be a full $60. I think it could be each game in maybe like 6 to 8 hours. I think. So, that is what it is.
Are they adding like online multiplayer or something?
As far as I know, it's just a complete full remake of the first 2 games. Nothing new being added to it. But the original GBA ones did have multiplayer on them, so
yeah.
They've not.
I want to see how they handle that.
Because like if you look on like the Wikipedia page or articles like from other websites, they've mentioned that the original had multiplayer, but nothing I've seen that has like confirmed from Nintendo like its website that it has returning multiplayer. That I've seen right now. Because you'd have to link up, right? So it might have like local multiplayer.
Yeah, hopefully the delay is to add multiplayer.
I guess let me move. I have something else that's hilarious. That's funny. So so who here has played like the Skyrim games? Or Skyrim, not the
Elder Scrolls
5. Have all of you played Skyrim, or have you played anything?
I've actually
oh no.
I've actually never played Skyrim.
Oh my god, now it's your time to play. As you know, its 10-year anniversary is coming up. Obviously, it's been out for 10 years. It's officially been re-released from each console. It got like a special edition. It had like a full DLC edition and stuff like that, but Bethesda did a thing for Skyrim and Fallout 4 where you could make mods, they would buy the mods from you. They would retexture the mods and make them like DLC, and then you would have to buy a Bethesda currency, and then you would buy the mods basically for your game. But they're not lore friendly, but they're supposed to be like, official DLC. Apparently when they were making something happened and they never released like 20 pieces of the DLC. So the anniversary edition is just the special edition that was released for like PS4, Xbox, and then when they re-released on PC, it's just that version with all the DLC they never released plus the other stuff on their store. But if you own the special edition, you get 4 pieces of DLC for free in general, right? You get something I've got right here. Something called Saints and Seducers, a very interesting name. So if you have special edition, these things here are free. Like you get these updates for free. It adds a bunch of adds new quests, armor. It adds new areas in the game, like dungeons and enemy types. So that's cool. That's free. There's something called Rare Curious or Curioso. I don't know because they said it differently in the trailer. If there's the cat race, the Khajiits, the best race in the game. They're just like peddlers and merchants. So you'll just have them around the game more and they'll sell you rare items and stuff. There's a survival mode. When they released like the Creation Club, this was free for like a week. It's just a hardcore mode in the game. We have to eat, drink, sleep. That's cool. It feels kind of weird because there is another DLC they made for it that adds like camping and like a backpack and stuff, but that's not in this. So this is kind of like an incomplete, because it's survival mode and it's another one, and you needed both of them to get the full like hardcore experience. Which I think is stupid, but you get the survival mode for free though, so you can get cold and stuff like that. And they're adding fishing. I don't know if there's any Skyrim fishing mods, but there's legit fishing. There's literally quests in the game where it's like, hey, I need you to go catch this fish. And then you could apparently build an aquarium in your houses in the game. I don't really care much about that, but that's cool. And then they announced 2 other things that are going to be in the anniversary edition. So you have to buy the bundle for this. It's a DLC about the Mythic Dawn and a DLC about like things from the Morrowind game. But again, it's just more weapons, armors. In this trailer, he literally said new armors, new weapons, and new enemies like 20 times. So I'm guessing based on that information, there's going to be new enemies, weapons, and armor. I have a theory that that's what's going to happen.
Let's get on to a spicy article I think you boys are going to enjoy. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is coming to Oculus Quest 2.
Wow.
During Facebook Connect 2021, Mark Zuckerberg announced that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is in development for the Oculus Quest 2 virtual reality headset. No other details like price, release date, or even a brief snippet of the running game were shown during the event. There's a blog post at Oculus site that confirms that the game is coming. It says, "This is a project many years in the making, and we can't wait to show you more of it." So how you boys feel about that?
They're going to have to restructure like half the missions in the game. They're going to have to redo half of them because the way some of them work, I don't see how they would work in first person. How much is the Oculus Quest? I don't even know how much it is. So how much do you have to? Because I'm assuming they're going to sell this game for like, or I don't know. I don't know how the store works or anything because I don't play VR games.
I think the Oculus Quest 2 or what I think is like 300.
Oh
That's
my
like
God.
a starter. Yeah. Let me just Oculus Quest.
Yeah, it's about $300. If you want the advanced version, you're gonna have to shell out $400.
So if you have like the first one, I guess you can't play this game then. I wonder if it's going to be based on the remaster, right? If they've been working on this VR version for a long time.
I mean, imagine just PS2 models as your VR game.
Yeah, they don't have fingers.
Imagine the freaking remastered models as the VR.
I don't know.
Really.
That'd just be creepy.
I don't even know. Like with these remastered versions. Like I look at them and I can't think of anything else. Like, dude, these like remastered games look ugly. Like I don't know what it is.
The mechanical improvements and stuff, like I'm all for. I wish they would have just like maybe kept the original textures and just added all the new mechanics and stuff. I would have been okay with that.
Yeah.
It looks like Play-Doh. Like I'm not saying like it's ugly looking. I'm just saying it just. I don't know if it has the same vibe that the same feeling, right? It just, it's like playing a game through a filter. I don't know. It just doesn't.
Well, I'll definitely cross that bridge. The game is ugly looking.
You heard it here. You heard it here. Reishi's top 10 gamer opinions.
It is definitely ugly. Like it's like they didn't put any effort into like making new stuff, like new figures in the game. Like they basically, they didn't reimagine it at all, right?
Yeah. They should have just remade it. They should have just remade it. They probably could have done it. Probably would have been more appealing.
Like it looks so bad. And the thing is, they probably have some like assets from like Grand Theft Auto, 5 that they keep on, making year after year.
Well, they make infinite money from GTA Online, so I guess they can do whatever they want because they don't care about our opinion.
Like, why don't they just use some like assets from that, like to remake the games? Like,
yeah,
apparently modders can do it. Like, why can't they?
Yeah, it's weird. I know another thing that we were talking about is like the PC requirements. The PC requirements are like it's not like it's gonna like you can run it, but the PC requirements are too high compared to the way this game looks. Also the games will work. It's like 45 gigs, right? So each game I think is like 3 gigs originally. Like if you download it in the PlayStation Store or you like buy it digitally. So like they've like almost like tripled, quadrupled in size. Yeah, but the textures aren't like I don't know. Like maybe there's some DRM in the game. Maybe that's why it's so heavy.
Oh,
maybe they're adding online to it, possibly.
What I think one of the versions of San Andreas had like co-op or something. One of the GTA games had co-op in it.
That'd be interesting to see, but frankly, I could not care about this game. There has to be something we're not seeing, though.
Yeah. This is crazy, but they're doing like a special thing in GTA Online for this game. They're adding a shirt with a baseball bat on it. That's the special surprise they're doing. Mm-hmm. They're just adding a shirt to the game that probably costs $5 billion in the game.
Of course.
I don't know if any of you played GTA Online, but that game just plays horrible, dude. It feels so bad.
Yeah, it's like they don't like balance it right.
So this. I wouldn't say this is a tangent, but if they have heists in the game and it's so hard and it takes so much time to do the heist that the newest heist you could do 100% solo because it's so hard to get a group of people together and it doesn't crash. That's how bad it is. That they made a big heist that's completely solo, 100% by yourself. That's how bad. That's how bad the game's gotten.
And you can't even like play in like the main lobby, right? Because you got like the people on like jet bikes, right, with rockets.
Okay, so when I started, when I played the game, when I re-got GT5 because I like the main game. The game like it controls weird, but I got. I'm like I'll try GTA Online. The game is not the same as the original one that came out back then on the PS3. The game's changed so much. There are flying cars that shoot missiles. There's bikes that if you get on it without someone's permission, they explode. There's people that can like they'll kill you because the way you spawn like a little bit away from where they killed you in the open world. So they can like you spawn in one of 3 areas. Like based on where you're at, and you get killed again. I literally like had to cut off the game and cut it back on to even play it. Getting money is horrible. It's super atrocious. Because the best way to there's only one way to make money is do the heist. So me and my buddy Waylon were doing it because he played the game. He's played it since PS3, so he has all like money and stuff. Even though he had money, you have to pay like money to get these items and stuff to do your heists. Even though we had that, the game still would break or disconnect, or you have to get this car for the mission. Well, because you're in the open world, people can come and steal it from you. So it's possible that if there's some real strong players, they can literally stop you from ever progressing in this game. Because if you play in a private session, you're limited to the number of missions or heists you can do. So you have to play it with random people. You can't play it with non-randoms.
I like Back for Blood. Also,
John, welcome back.
Man. Also, it's I've been crunching all week. I actually fell asleep.
Oh,
Fell asleep in my chair. Oh my god!
That's how dedicated we are to this podcast. Please like, comment, and share.
And
yeah,
the bell.
we are.
It's very important.
We are slaving away for you right now.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Gamers.
Right.
Sure.
So I would appreciate if you hit the like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell. It would really help out Manic.
I don't know if anyone told you this today, but if you like and subscribe, you'll make us happy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Please recommend this video, this podcast, to all of your friends, your family, and minor acquaintances you met throughout your life.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
so true. You know a gamer? Share this on Xbox Live messaging.
Yes.
Okay.
Share this on Reddit.
Tell your mom.
No. Why Reddit? No.
Post it on your Tumblr account.
Share it right now.
Damn deep cut.
Oh my goodness.
Gamers.
Gamers, rise up.
So true. Gamers.
I don't know if you know this, but we only have one piece of news left.
Oh damn! Did I miss it all? Oh damn!
My final news is John likes mechas.
Oh yeah,
John is a
yeah.
mecha fan.
Super Robot Wars 30 is amazing. I think it's the first one that came here that you don't actually have to import or have an Asian account or anything. You just go on Steam, you can buy it now, or well, I think you can get it for consoles, but I think you just gotta order it with it or copy. But you don't have to have a international account, or you could buy it straight away, and it's the first one that you've been able to buy without having to use alternate methods in like over 20 years. It's pretty big for the series.
You don't have to import it and spend $5,000.
Yeah.
So okay, Super Robot Wars 30.
Yes, it's Super Robot Wars 30.
It's like a tactical game, but it's like a crossover. It's got OG characters, but it has like a crossover of other mecha series. So John was playing it and he was having a blast. You know, he was sitting there jamming out to the music. He was doing voiceovers.
It was helping as well.
He is an amazing voice actor. Please hire him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. We will voice your anime. Please hire us all.
When did the first Super Robot Wars come out?
Oh, the first one? Oh god.
Is this like an annual release?
Oh my god, dude! They got some of the. Dude, they got. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read some of the names of the games to you, and you're gonna see how like super Chad these games are.
John.
Okay, so the first game came out in Japan April 20th, 1991. So this is its 30th.
Yeah,
its 30th year, so it's 30.
Okay. So it is annual.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they have it a lot because it's based off of like mecha animes, right? Like the cast are from anime, so obviously it's licensed heavily, which is why it's very hard for it to come internationally to be released because of all licensing fees and all that. So the fact that this one is international is pretty cool.
I'm trying to find the first one that we got. The first one we got was Super Robot Taisen Original Generation, and it was a Game Boy Advance game. So the first one we got was a GBA game. Some of these names are crazy. Second, Super Robot Wars Alpha, Super Robot Wars Compact 3, Super Robot Wars D, Super Robot Wars MX, GC, third Super Robot Wars Alpha to the End of the Galaxy, Super Robot Wars W, I Can't Get a Girlfriend, Super Cup Wars Z Special Disc. Super,
it's crazy.
Super Robot Wars L.
L.
It was for the DS.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like one of the best ones for Game Boy Advance. Of course, there's a Japanese only one, right? Super Robots Wars J, which actually had like the best like Game Boy Advance graphics, animations, and battle sequences in there.
So there wasn't a Super Robots Wars in 2020, officially.
Well,
so there's like a slight.
Wasn't there?
Because there was Super Wars T, which came out 2019. So they skipped the year, and I guess for this one, but then every other one I see is like 17, 16, 15, 14. There's a lot, dude. This is crazy. I'm looking at it, and it's like spin-offs. Like there's spin-offs of spin-offs. Super Robot Wars Double D.
Double D.
That doesn't translate well to English.
The Double D stands for the Double D stands for Dimension Driver. Yeah, that's what I would say. They drive your dimensions.
So I heard that the Marvel game released, sometime. I think it was this week. Guardians of the Galaxy. What's your guys' thought on that game?
Did it release? I didn't know.
Yeah, like nobody knew.
The first two trailers were terrible. Apparently, this game is really cool. The combat looks fun, right? And there's a bunch of Easter eggs in it. I like Guardians of the Galaxy. I like the comics. Like the movies are cool. I like the movies. This game looks cool. The combat looks sufficient enough where I don't get bored. And it has like choice-based systems because they're like saying it's kind of like Mass Effect a little bit.
I watched a review of it. You only get to play as Star-Lord, right?
Yeah.
But
Really?
your blasters are very weak, and the only reason they're very weak is because in the gameplay you could call on the other Guardians to assist you in combat. So to incentivize you to do that, they made your blasters, your base blasters at least, like very weak in combat.
Wait. So is this not multiplayer?
No. This is a full single player story.
Single player.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. They didn't. They decided in an interview, like literally, like the day after they revealed the game, they said that they wanted to focus on a single player game, most likely because Marvel Avengers failed. So they decided let's not do a multiplayer game and fail. So there was one planned, but they decided not to go through it. Apparently, the story's good, but that's questionable because everyone has different tastes in stories. So.
You don't do a single player game with Guardians of the Galaxy.
I thought a little like because like what it's 5, right? Star-Lord, Gamora, Groot, Rocket, and Drax, right? That's 5 characters, right?
Yeah.
And you can only play as one, right?
But apparently the combat's deep enough. But again, unless I'm playing the game or if I know how the buttons layout is, I honestly can't tell. It looks cool, but you playing as Drax would be cool, or Rocket, that would be cool. I like to be a tree. I like to hit people with leaves. That sounds cool, but it's just you're just one character.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I heard the stories, is a big focus in the game, but combat's kind of iffy.
Yeah,
as far as it goes.
The game looks good. A lot of people don't like the style of the game. Again, like all these games have like the Marvel like logo in their name, like Marvel Spider-Man or Marvel's Avengers, but none of them are connected, right? They're their own thing. I know there's did mention one of my friends who got it. He mentioned that there are branching dialogue paths in the game, but it still has the same ending. So there's not different endings in this choice-based game. Just so you know that, just so you're aware.
Of course.
It's also on Switch. I
Where
think
choices don't matter at all.
it is on Switch, but I think it's like a cloud version of the game, so you have to connect online for a single player game.
So your choices don't matter in the single player game.
Yeah,
Being an illusion of choices.
like I think like there'll be minor like characters or like the way a character treats you in the game is differently, but the ending is the same, right? Is which I guess could be a good thing or a bad thing because most likely if this game sells well, there's going to be a sequel. So they probably don't want to think about making multiple choices and making a sequel. They probably don't want to do that. But who knows?
Yeah.
Let's see, 8.5 out of 10, 7, 4, 5, 8 out of 10, 70 out of 100, 7 out of 10. So, I don't have like a dedicated like website that I trust enough to read the reviews. So I can't like look at someone's review and like say, so I can't base it on other people just from what I've seen. I know there's no DLC for this game. Like they're not planning to release any DLC. Wait 6 months and see if that changes. I don't know. It's iffy. I don't know. I'm not interested enough to spend $60 in playing this game. At least there's no. At least the game's not broken, right? At least I can be happy that a game got released for $60 that doesn't break your system or cause a data leak and then your house burns on fire, right? So at least we have that kind of situation. But the developers are what is it? Eidos? The people that made the Deus Ex games and the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. They haven't made a game in about 3 years. So this game, they've been working on it for a while. They've not made because like the Deus Ex games are kind of like, I don't know if you ever played them. They're like a better Cyberpunk before Cyberpunk came out. But the last one didn't do so well. So I don't if this game doesn't do well, this like company might like dissolve. So this might be like this company's last chance before they get dissolved into Company B.
Square Enix developer Cuckshed 4.
You said their last game. The last game being Human Revolution.
Oh, is Mankind Divided? That was their last game. Dude, Mankind Divided was a good game.
I liked it. I liked it more than Human Revolution. And now for those out there, Mankind Divided goes on sale all the time on Steam for like $4. So if you never played it, it's just totally worth it.
There's a lot of games on sale right now. October.
Yeah.
So Halloween. So
Manictober.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure if you're been itching to buy something, go check to see if you can get it on Steam or I'm sure there's other places right now, but
yeah,
GOG
too.
Going on. Yeah, GOG.
I just bought Metal Gear Solid 5, the Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain for $2 total. So on my PC, so the sales online are quite crazy.
And Sony's going to PC anyway, right?
Yeah, more money for them.
So they're definitely they're porting all their heavy hitters to PC. God of War.
I love it when companies decide to make more money. Unlike Nintendo, who obviously can make $5 bajillion but won't.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
If Nintendo released their games on PC, I'll take back everything that they've ever done. I would take back all criticism.
He'll take back when they killed his parents. He'll forgive him.
Yeah, all that stuff. I don't care. It's okay, Nintendo. You released them on PC now.
He'll forgive them for when he did that sick air dash into their face.
My body will be ready again.
Reggie will be like, sorry, kid. Nothing personal.
John, if okay, so hypothetically, if Nintendo released Super Smash Brothers Melee on Steam, would you buy it?
Yeah, sure, I'll buy it. Hey, it's on PC and people already mod just the emulated version, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna mod the official PC version. So yeah, I'll buy it.
Even if they Even if they put like a $50, $60 price tag on it?
I don't play Smash that much as much anymore, and I know it kind of sounds like I'm walking it back.
Mm-hmm.
$50 for an old game like that. It is pretty expensive, but for them releasing.
They did charge $60 for Skyward Sword HD.
Yeah, they did do
Remember?
that.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll never forgive them.
Yeah,
You could definitely make a pretty penny by like just porting all their old titles to PC.
Yeah, and like a lot of the Switch games and the Wii U games also. I mean, you could probably port them easy because they're based on the PC architecture or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It can't be that hard to port them.
Well, they don't know. They don't know how to port their games, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't even make their online service. But if they have their online service through like Steam or something, they can have matchmaking and all that stuff go through Steam servers. So we don't have to worry.
Yeah,
about
little
Switch.
did you know that literally Satoru Iwata himself was actually programming every single virtual console game to fit.
That dude was
Yeah.
a great programmer, a great dev, great everything.
John looks up to him.
Yeah, rip.
yeah. John has a shrine to him. He has many statues he carved from wood.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Iwata.
He prays to him each
All right.
night.
Yeah. Damn. Holy bananas.
All right. I'm about to pass out now.
Yeah, we've cleaned up our
Yeah,
news.
yeah.
So we've covered all the important topics. We got down to the good deals, the details, and all that stuff.
Yeah, most of it. Yeah, I fell asleep halfway through it.
Thank you, Gamerhead, dear people.
Yeah. TheDragonsTreasure.com. Use code Manic for 10% off on your tea.
The Dragon Treasure has a wonderful website. I like what I see. I'm a big tea drinker. I don't know if I ever mentioned that.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. All right. You want to shill your stuff?
My name is John the Tactician. I love tactic games. Follow me on my social medias or Twitch.
We all love games. We all love games.
John the Tactician.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Like the video, guys.
Okie dokie.
Good luck.
My name is JaxBizarre. JaxBizarre. Twitter and Twitch. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
Yes,
See
I'm
ya.
Reishi. And subscribe to John so he can get vengeance against Reggie for killing his parents.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Not y'all.